We'll do it this way. We'll add that up there and then just put PID down in here. Increments bug ID number. Let's see, for the sake of it, timestamp C++. C time. Let's see, uses the time pointed by timer to fill TM structure, blah 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 blah. Really? Interesting. Damn it, friggin' mouse. Let's see. So that's how it's done though. Damn, alright. So let's go ahead and say include ctime. So then we need to go to time t raw time struct and that's probably not spelled right, but hang it, who cares? Occurred OCC. Oh no, that's it, yeah, occurred. Then OF. That's where this comes in. Time info equals local time and that appears to work. Create timestamp. See, go back a second here. I need to edit this a bit. So if OF, not this, but other stuff later on. Okay. So we've got all that. Let's see, define file. And path. Even though it's not really required to do that. So we got that now. Let's create the other. Let's see, void debug set b name. Bring b name equals b name. Simple enough. Alright, so all those are created now. So now, first I want to test the debugging system itself. So, just for the moment, we're going to close off all this stuff. I was going to say cancel, but now we're just going to comment it out. We're going to call... We're going to put... let's see, let's make the reference up here. Actually, I need to make several references. Include debug.h. So debug, MSG, proc, MP, data system, DS. Now, debug.set b name test bug 1. Debug.set b desk testing debug system debug dot set b class debug. And then we call debug.print to file. And we'll have to send the message through. So get rid of that. Two. Damn it, stop screwing around. Count. Debugging information print, saved, we'll say. Or written, I guess. That's not all, but I'm missing something. What was the one we needed for that? What was the rest of it? There's some part I'm missing here. CH. Was it ST? Damn, I haven't used it in a while, so I can't remember what it was. It's gotta be around here somewhere now. Oh, get CH, duh. Really, sin.get. Oh, we'll stick, it's get ch. That's what it is. Duh. Now that I remember, get ch. Yeah. All right. So that extra space there we don't need. Save. Build. See if it'll build without causing problems here. True, it should, shouldn't it? There's some errors right there. The other ones work right, so these ones don't. I haven't modified those yet, I suppose. Too many initializers? Really? So it should be 44 then? That's interesting. Oh no, wait. Not this one, but it's this one that has too many here. Too many this way. Gotcha. Huh, interesting. So the code that Microsoft posted on their website for this specific function has been deemed unsafe by Microsoft but has not been updated yet. Typical. Oh, do this, but no, but then we suggest you do this. But then we suggest you do this or this if this and this is true. It's always what Microsoft does. Is so friggin' annoying. All those got those type of errors on them. Funny. Anyway, so these guys need to return values. Which means you need to have a sin, player choice, blah, all that crap. Whoops. One and 3. Message 5. Choice 1. Return P choice. One and 7. or p choice equals 4. Just so that it doesn't hit that and error out later on, so we'll need to use that. Where else do we need them? What the hell? Message 2? Please choose... Wow, what the hell? Alright, message 2, so it's going to be 1. Choose from the following options. Where the hell? What was that supposed to be for? End menu, navigation menu 2. I wonder if that's for planet stuff. Let's go ahead and comment that out then. It might be for planet scanning and such, which we don't have implemented yet, and that's why it doesn't have anything there for it. Nav menu 2. Okay. Of course, we wanted to test out this file first, log. Okay, no, so it did overwrite it, but it did do the timestamp correctly. Good. Everything else looks good, but the it overwrote it. So what we need to do is find a way to open the file, create it, then open it, instead of writing to it. Essentially what we're doing here is we're recreating the file every time it's called. We want it to create it once, then not create it again. So, debugging here. Let's see. So one of the ways, let me try to look at this. They were doing just out file. So check if file exists plus C++. I see, return true, false. Gotcha. So using it as a bool. Interesting. Another thing would be to check out would be trying to see if we could somehow keep the bug ID numbers consistent. In other words, open it, figure out what the number of the ID is, and then use that. I think maybe we could do something like if it's just being printed the first time. Well, that's interesting now. Actually, it should be OF, not count. Duh. So how do we do this? So maybe we create a let's see, read end of file. Or read last line. I'm going to switch over to my other hard drive real quick here. This one's getting a little low on space, I believe. Damned if I wasn't right, though. It was down to 1.08 gigabytes. In other words, it would have been, perhaps would have been crashing out here in about 24 seconds or so. Let's see. Let's see. Wish we could turn off friggin' event messages in Steam, but you can't. Let's see. Maybe this has. There's probably several good examples in the ones I've been looking for, but I'm looking for a specific. Hmm. Damn it. Let's see. Hmm. Why are all these things such humongous things of code? There should just be an easy way to get to the end of the line without having to go through a gargantuan amount of code. Maybe what we'll do is we'll go through and see, check file. Let's take a look at this. Maybe it was this one, C++.com, that I was looking at for that timestamp code. Maybe it wasn't Microsoft. Either way, they should update it. Okay, so right into this file, open a file. Let's see. Interesting. So we could use ATE to set to the end of the file. Then how would we go back, skim backwards on it? Weird. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Closing text files. That's true though. It wouldn't be it'd be a text line. It would be a string, not an integer. It would be an integer to the program, but in the text file, when it's brought back in, it'd be a string. Let's see. Checking get and puts. Buffer synchronization. Get G tell P. Very annoying. Type integer. Okay, so we could just try what I had suggested before, so let's do this. Also, then that begs the question of if we need to figure out how to write to the end of the file. Let's see, write to end of file. Actually, that would use the whatchamacallit, wouldn't it? The ATF or whatever it was. What was it? Was it this one? Yeah, that's where it was. Oops, let me go back to this one. Or no. That one, yeah. Alright, so we want the... what the hell? Go back a second. Oh, it was that one. That's what it was. Yeah. Alright, so we want the, let's see if I want to edit file. So yeah, so use that to the app. So we will have to modify this then. So first we need to check if the file exists. So we need to do that first, and that was done with the bool. So we'll just co-opt that since that's right there to be used. Bool file exists. Debug file exists. I'm gonna add this in here. Actually, no, because we know what the file name is. Users. Oh, we could just use path, couldn't we? Okay, here's what we'll do. Just leave it where it was. Copy this over. And we'll just pass path through there. So in other words, if file exists, path .c_str. Oops. Well, let's say this way: file doesn't exist. So if file doesn't exist, create it. And of.close. Else, if it does exist, we need to open it and go to the end of the file. Whoops, I want this one over here. iOS.app. Or I guess it's append is what it stands for. So then we go OF stream OF dot open path dot cstr iOS app. Then if OF OF dot close. Alright, so I'll go out and delete this file and debug. Didn't quite work exactly right. So why not? Let's have a look. Actually don't need that anymore, now that I think about it. So let's see if it actually even writes to it at all. Alright, so we got that there. So it is writing it there, but when it goes back to write it again, it ends up overwriting what's here. The question is why? We have the app flag set, so it should go to the end of the file. See, all output operations are performed at the end of the file, appending content to the current content of the file. Flag only used for, well, it can only be used in streams open for output only operations. Say iOS app overwrites file data. Plus C++. Well, that's not what happens. Let's see. I wonder if it's opening it. Maybe it's doing this twice. This one twice, and that's why it's not using the app and the app append thing. So maybe it's not actually finding the file when it even is created. So count. I file. Let's go back up here. Count. So 1 is true, 0 is false. It's still overwriting now. It's not appending. Well, that of course it is for that one, because I'm not having to do that anymore. So I've closed that off for the moment. Wait, close that off again. Close this. Delete. Space. Go. 0, 1. Okay, so. Okay, no, so it's only doing it the first time, not the second time. That's good. That's what it should be doing. Append, indel, close. Okay, cool, there we go. Now it's working. Sweet. So, delete this. Now we gotta figure out if there's a problem. No, okay, it's working now. That's weird. I wonder why it wasn't working before. Okay, so that's good. Now, at the end of the file, though, we have to also do the same thing. So here's what we're going to do. Void, obviously. Call it, we'll debug. Let's see, print BID. And then at the end, we'll also do another void debug get log file BID. Set those to the thing here. So now we do the same thing. what we'll do here is we'll say if, alright, this one here, if BID is greater than 0. In other words, if there's a debug log that's been created, and we won't have to check it because it will exist. We know it will exist. We'll have to we could pass the path through, couldn't we? So string path from main. Okay. So BID and if the file is opened successfully, count or OF and L OF. And what we do is we print out the current value for BID. Else it does nothing. Actually, we'll go else count no bug reports present. Well, that would make sense because it won't do that because the file won't exist, so it doesn't matter. Now for this one though, it's going to be a bit